Gibson behind the scenes on Lethal Weapon 3 at 5.
Kevin's a grown man. He doesn't have to check in with us.
What does that mean? We're not supposed to worry about him anymore?
I didn't say that.
Darling, the entire neighborhood heard their argument last night, complete with slamming doors, etc. Kevin charges out of here, and he's gone all night long. And we're supposed to say, oh, well, that's his problem. That's not our problem.
Of course not. But we aren't helping Kevin and Leanne's marriage by...
There is no helping that marriage. It is wrong. It was wrong from the start. What we should have done was stop it when we had the chance.
We couldn't have stopped it. Our only choice was to give them our blessing and hope for the best. It was either that or leave them out in the cold with a pregnant bride. Now, would that have been better?
Well, right now, I'm not so sure.
Oh, come on. You don't mean...
Oh, yes. Don't I? Where is Kevin right now, this very morning, huh? Out in the cold. And why? Probably because we did not stand up and stop him from making a horrible mistake.
He would have hated us.
Oh, darling, he would have gotten over it. Problem is that the damage Leanne has done to him could very well be permanent. I'll tell you something. If she has hurt him, if she has broken his heart, if she has betrayed him, I will never forgive her.
Easy, honey, easy.
Hurts to talk.
Don't talk. Just let old Lisa talk. Now you just lie still and forget all your troubles.
I can't.
I think you have a bruised rib, Blair. Now just get the covers around you and keep warm. Anything you need, my staff is at your beck and call.
Too nice. I can't accept it.
Oh, of course you can. Now, you've had a nasty fall. I guess you're not the equestrian you thought you were.
Sorry. Your horse.
Oh, forget that. Old Copper Beach is in his stall. He's fine. And you're going to be fine. I got to call him to the doctor right now. Just lie still. You're in good hands.
Coming. I heard you first time. Hey.
Hello, I just came to get some of my belongings, and then I'll be on my way.
You might try the study.
Study?
Yeah, that's where Ace is having his coffee, I think. I just got out of bed myself, but if you...
I don't care whether Asa is having coffee in the study. I didn't come to see Asa, and I would really prefer it if you didn't tell him that I have been here. I'm going up, getting some of my things, and I'll be out of here.
One Life to Live, brought to you by Spirit. Spirit, it's like 3 soaps in one.
Give me 3 soaps, Spirit. Give me 3 soaps.
Because people come into Wanda's place as customers.
Hopeless.
Cheer up. I have just developed this new recipe that's going to bring the customers in. Ta-da.
It's chocolate oatmeal? No, this is garlic grits and a Olay sauce. Olay, y'all. Don't you shoot me that look, Jason Webb. This is going to give you a unique thrill.
I get a unique thrill sticking my finger in the light socket. Excuse me.
You get okay. Don't let him get to you. Remember, it is our cooking that has kept all the customers from going over to Giorgio's. Yeah, you're right. What about your commercials? Have they started running yet? Well, I heard one on the radio just now. For all the good that's going to do. Well, you got to have faith, Wanda. And we still got our secret weapon, right? New line of health and beauty products from Serenity Springs sold exclusively at Wanda's Place. That's a nice try, sweetheart, but I don't think that designer mud is going to bring people coming in to eat in a restaurant. Come on now. Once folks realize they can come in here and they can have their souls refreshed and their stomachs filled. What I tell you, our first customer among many. Hey, Mr. Holden, you want your stomach filled or your soul refreshed? Max, you look like something the dog dug up in the backyard.
You got a wonderful way with words, Luna.
Lord, you're really down in the -5 territory, and your clothes look like they've been slept in.
Thanks, they have been.
Oh, so you were up all night, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Oh, look, I'm gonna get a cup of coffee to go.
No, wait now. It's not like I'm surprised or anything. I had this feeling last week that you and Blair were... So, did you have a nice night, huh?
Did I? Luna, I had a night I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy.
Tell me more.
I wish I could. Listen, there are things I have learned about Blair that have completely changed the way I feel about her. Things that would change the way you feel about her.
I doubt it. But what happened?
I've been looking for it for the last few hours. Whatever it takes, I've got to find her.
Asa, is that you?
Renee. No, please. Don't bother to get up. I can find my way out.
Renee.
Oh, excuse me, Asa.
Oh, hold on. You're the last person I expect to see in this house.
Really?
What the hell are you doing here this hour of the morning?
Self-interest, Asa. Something that you know a great deal about. I came to get a few of my belongings, a few of my favorite things. Oh, I see that one of your favorite things is sleeping in the guest room.
Oh, for the love of...
I thought that you had a modicum of class. You couldn't even wait for the divorce to be final before you bring in the next attraction?
Renee, if you would let me explain...
Explanations may be just about the only thing you're not going to owe me, Asa Buchanan. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Is that true?
This is my house, my guest room. I can invite anyone I please to live here.
I just think...
I do the thinking around here, Kane. Blair is here, and she is going to stay.
What's special about Pampers Faces? Everything.
Look, tell Dorian to call me at Wanda's then. Can you do that? Thank you.
1 step forward, 2 steps back. That's my Jason.
Come on, I'm just checking up on a friend here. Dorian was upset yesterday, and all of a sudden she slipped away.
Ooh, I wish. Well, none of my business, right?
That's right.
Wrong. Because you are family, and I don't want you throwing yourself at Dorian.
Whoa. Who said
especially when I know what's going on.
I know where this is going, this conversation.
Lee Ann is what I'm talking about.
Look, there's nothing going on between me and her, okay? She's married, for Pete's sake, with a kid on the way.
Right, I know that. And her husband, Kevin, knows that. But that's something that you two seem to forget all the time.
You're way out of line here, Wanda.
Yeah, you look me in the eyes. And you tell me that you're not nuts about Leanne and vice versa.
And Wanda, look, she's married, she's pregnant, She thinks of me as a friend. That's it.
And
Okay?
Yeah, and every time I look over at you, you're playing footsies.
No, we're talking. Friends talk. That's what we do. We talk because we're friends.
Oh, well, you tell that to Vicky, okay?
Oh, come on. Vicky is Kevin's mother. Of course she's going to have it in for Leanne.
She is a very smart woman, and she senses when something is up, and she knows when she comes in here, and she sees you and Leanne talking.
What have you been telling her?
Not as much as I could. Not about you having her up in your room, entertaining her all day.
If she has to get away from Landfair, at least she can get a little peace and quiet over here.
Listen, sweetheart, you can fool yourself, right? But you can't fool your old Aunt Wanda.
Heaven knows I have fought these suspicions for long enough, but quite frankly, at this point, I'm starting to agree with Asa. Maybe he was right all along. Leanne married Kevin for the money.
Oh, honey, the girl was pregnant, and she was frightened. So maybe she rushed into marriage.
Yes, and at the very first opportunity, she rushed right back to her friend, Jason.
I'm just trying to give her the benefit of a doubt, which you would also do if she wasn't married to your son.
Now, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, honey, let's face it. You can be a little protective when it comes to Kevin.
You know, you sound like Leanne now. Is it my fault that she prefers Jason to her own husband?
I didn't say that.
As a matter of fact, you're the one that asked him to come and live here with us. So if anyone's being protective, if anyone is to blame, my darling...
Oh, what's going on?
Kevin. That's a very good question. Where have you been? Ever since last night when you left this house, your father and I have been worried.
I needed to be alone.
All night?
Look, I'm sorry. All right? I didn't mean to worry you. Is that what you guys are fighting about?
No, you're
Well, if you
not.
want to know that...
We weren't really fighting. But we are concerned, Kevin. And with you gone...
I just couldn't hang around here, Dad, okay? I had to go somewhere else to think things through.
Kevin, sweetheart, your father is right. We are very concerned about you, okay? We couldn't help but hear that you and Leanne had,
we had
an argument last night, so naturally we were wondering...
We had a fight, okay? But, I mean, you guys have had many fights through the years, and you're still married.
It's quite different, you know that.
Yeah, you bet it is. When Leanne and I get into it, everybody hears about it. Everybody knows about it. Now, if we had our own place...
Kevin, even if you had more privacy, it wouldn't stop the reason for the fights.
Well, there are reasons, Mom. And whatever problems we have, whatever we're fighting about, that's our business. Okay, this is our marriage. And we'll work these things through if you'll just give us a chance.
Believe it or not, Kevin, I want this marriage to work just as much as you do. But if Leanne doesn't help you...
Well, how can she? I mean, will you on her case the way you always are? Do this, do that, be this, be that? I mean, no wonder she feels trapped.
I have never told her to be
I don't
anything
care
or
what
to
you
do
have told
anything.
her. If my marriage doesn't work, the only person that I'm going to blame is you.
I'm a big kid, look what I can do. I can wear big kid pants too.
Pull-ups, disposable training pants from Huggies. They go on.
Leanne, wait up.
Hey, Jess, hi. You know what? I'm really late for work, and you're gonna miss your bus. Come on.
No, I know, but I never get to see you anymore. I miss you.
Well, I'm here, honey.
No, you aren't. You're either working at Wanda's, and even when you are here.
What is it?
Well, you and Kevin, I hear stuff.
Oh, I guess we get pretty loud sometimes, huh? But look, everything is great between us, I promise you. And everything is great with the baby, too. You want to feel? Here, feel.
It's moving.
I know. It's alive and it's kicking. See, I told you, everything is fine. Come on,
Miss
let's go.
Jessica, don't you have a bus to catch?
It was my fault, Vicky. I was
It's all right,
talking
Jessie.
to her like...
Yes, ma'am.
Goodbye, darling. Have a good day. I love you.
Bye, Ann. Bye. You have a good day. Well, I better get going, too.
Leanne, would you mind stepping into the library just for a moment, please?
Well, to tell you the truth, Vicky, I'm already late for work, so I should just...
I'm sure, I assume, that all the people at Wanda's can get along without you for just a few more minutes, please. Please.
So what have I done wrong now, Vicky?
Everyone in the house heard your argument with Kevin last night. Even Jessica knows that something is wrong.
Well, I tried very hard to make her understand.
She's a child, Leanne. She needs to be protected from things like that. Look, you and I are way past protecting each other. We're alone in here. The door's closed. And I'd like to ask you a question. Your fight that you had with Kevin last night, did it have anything to do with Jason?
Vicky, I have no idea what you heard last night or what you thought you heard. But I really don't think that I need to discuss what is private between my husband and...
In other words, yes, right?
Look, I know you're very good with words, but can you not put them in my mouth? I was just trying to explain to you that I...
Why? Why are you giving up on this marriage so easily?
Who says I'm giving up?
A few months ago, a bare few months ago, you came to me begging me for my blessing. You threw my vow up in my face, if you remember. Reminding me that I had promised to help you because you saved Jesse's life in the fire. Fine. I gave you my blessing. We invited you to come and live here in this house with us. And by God, I did everything I could to make sure that you and Kevin had a decent start. But is this decent? Betraying my son with another man? Are you not going to say anything?
What else is there to say, Vicky? You have obviously already tried and convicted me just like Asa. Only it's a little bit easier to take from him because at least I knew where I stood with him from the get-go. But you come off as everybody's best friend, don't you? But really what you are is a snob.
I am not a snob. I care about my son.
If you care so much about Kevin, then you would have done your best to make his wife feel welcome. But you couldn't do that, right? Because I don't have the pedigree of the Lords or the Buchanans, right?
You're the snob, Leanne. You're a reverse snob.
Do you want to know why I spent all my time with Jason? Do you want to know the real reason? It's because it's the only time in my entire lousy day where I feel good for just being me. Now, I know that's pretty hard for you to relate to, Vicky, but Jason makes me feel like I matter. And it's just too bad that I've never felt that way around you or anybody else in this entire family.
Asa, Blair has a place of her own.
I could not take her there. She was too banged up and bruised.
Then she should be in the hospital, but not here.
This is my house, remember?
Well, it won't be if Blair has anything to say about it.
Where do you get off, boy, huh? I offer you my hospitality. That's just fine, isn't it? I offer the same thing to Blair.
Asa, just before it's too late, open your eyes.
My eyes are open, wide open. I see a little gal needs help, not a background security check.
She's smooth. Lord knows she's got beautiful legs. But the bottom line...
The bottom line is she saved my hide. Would you forget that? The cops were going to arrest me for Carlo Hess's murder. Who came forward with an alibi?
Yeah, well, and the minute she did, she helped you kiss goodbye your marriage with Renee. Now, what are Renee's lawyers going to say about the fact that you stayed the night at Blair's when Carlo was killed?
Oh, back off, Rogan.
Look, Asa, she's trying to get something out of you.
You talk about the pot calling the kettle black. Did you forget you're getting Wild Rose management from me?
Now, wait, just...
No, you wait. Why is your ambition smell so much better than Blair's?
All right, as long as you're aware of the danger.
Hell, I expected to be dangerous. If I wanted an easy life, I'd have gone and sold door-to-door encyclopedias and married the local librarian. Am I getting through to you? Say something so I know you've heard me.
Okay, Blair Daimler is your affair.
No!
She is my friend, my choice, and my business. Blair Daimler is staying here as long as I want her to stay.
No, I'm not hungry.
Eat. You cannot rescue a damsel in distress on an empty stomach. So, the intruder.
You're the best.
Have you?
She hasn't checked in this morning, and I don't think she's going to. Last time I saw her, she was in no shape to work.
I wouldn't bet on it. That woman doesn't seem like she put anything between her and her resume.
Luna, there are things you don't know about Blair. Things nobody knows.
All right, I'm willing to be persuaded here.
I'm sorry, I can't.
You had this big revelation about her last night, but you can't tell me what.
It's not up to me to reveal. It's Blair's life. It's her choice.
Well, I'm sure she's gonna volunteer. She's so open and honest, don't you know?
Luna, you got really good instincts about people. But it's possible, just possible, you could be wrong about Blair.
Prove it.
I told you I can't. Not until Blair's ready to talk. You're just gonna have to trust me.
You, I trust. That long-haired confidant of yours I wouldn't bet on from here to that door.
Hey, Wanda, start pouring that coffee. And stack up those pancakes.
Okay, Teddy Purvis, you had a hard night at the stable.
Oh, man. Like we get paid to babysit Ace's lady friends?
Hey, careful. That is my cousin Asa Buchanan that you're talking about.
Tell him his girlfriend ought to stay away from Copper Beach.
Excuse me, what was that about Copper Beach? Oh, come on, guys. You're broadcasting all over the place. What happened?
He lets her ride the horse? Okay. But in the middle of the night?
Who, Blair? Are you talking about Blair Daimler? What happened?
She just took that prize pony out bareback just a while ago.
Lucky she didn't break her neck when she fell.
But she fell off the horse?
All right, come here, please.
All we know is Asa scooped her into his limo and drove away with her into the night.
Hey, Wanda, how about that coffee?
Max, I know you don't want to hear this, but you have got to let her go.
I can't, Luna. I'm sorry. I just can't.
Dad loves Nestle Crunch ice cream bars.
They're scrumptious.
Mom loves Crunch Light.
They're scrunches, too.
I love new Nestle Crunch ice cream.
Oh, no, I got problems of my own, okay?
I know, Jason, and I feel for what's happening between you and Lee.
What do
and
you mean, what's happening? Why does everybody assume that?
Okay, so you and Kevin are best friends, and Leanne's just somebody who laughs at your jokes, okay? So maybe you could give somebody else a minute or two.
Who?
Me. I need some advice from somebody, and, well, you have to be experienced to give it.
Experienced with what, Luna?
Well, it's a three-letter word, and it starts with S, and it ends with X.
Oh.
I need to know what goes on in a man's brain, okay? In his big brain and his little brain.
Don't do that. That makes me very...
All right, well, then come on over here and sit down, Jason. Now, something's going on between Max and Blair. He called it quits, said he was going to forget all about her, and now he's all frantic over her.
Okay, well, listen. A guy can get kind of possessive, you know, and maybe if something is going on now that wasn't going on before...
No, honey, it's not that. See, he's concerned about her like she's in some kind of danger or something.
Well, I tell you right now, if anybody is in danger, it's him, because Blair Daimler is about as dangerous as they come.
That's not what Max said. He said there are things about her I don't know.
I bet there are.
Jason, how can he do this? He is so bright and so sensitive and so special. How can he be so
stupid? Everybody has a weak spot.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
I know.
Maybe you got a weak spot, too.
Jason, this has nothing to do with weakness. Now, she's got some kind of hold on him that goes beyond the physical.
You say so.
Hey, you know, you work at the Intruder and you see things that are going on down there. Is there something going on that...
No. I don't keep tabs on Blair's comings and goings. How do I know?
All right, but you're observant. You notice things. Now, is she doing something? Is she up to something that could land poor Max in a whole heap of trouble?
Listen, the way that I see it, all Blair has to do is wink at poor old Max. He's going to dive right in.
No, honey, it's me, Asa.
Asa. Hey. She saw me lying here. I think she got the wrong idea.
It's okay. Doesn't matter what she thinks anymore. I really don't care. That's what we needed, right? Little light. It's a lovely, lovely morning.
Morning? Already? Oh, God, I lost track of time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where do you think you're going?
I can't stay in bed.
Of course you gotta stay in bed. Doc West is on his way over here. Let me tell you something. He doesn't make house calls for anybody.
No, Asa, you don't understand. I have to go.
Why, honey? What's so important?
Please, I appreciate everything that you've done, but...
Oh, wait a minute. I know. You're devoted to your work. Let me tell you something. You had a nasty fall. You could have a concussion for all we know.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Lie back. Doc Weston will decide that. You're worried over your work, huh? The intruder? I'll put in a bank of phones. A little old fax machine. You can call all the shots right from here.
Ace, I'm trying to tell you, this is more important than the intruder. This is more important than anything.
Wait a minute, what is? What is going on, Blair? What's wrong? Why did you make that crazy ride?
It's personal. I'm sorry.
I know it's personal. But by this time, your personal business is mine, and vice versa.
Please, Asa.
Oh, Blair, I can help you. I want to help you. But you've got to be straight with me. What is the mystery? And what the hell happened last night?
I can't go into this, not now. I can't do this.
Oh, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Young lady, you're staying right in this bed till Doc Weston's checks you over. You could have some broken bones.
What am I, the butler today?
Where is she?
Where's who, Max?
Blair.
Now, wait just a minute.
Blair, it's Max. Where are you?
She's not here, Max.
Oh, I'm supposed to believe you?
I don't care what you believe, but this is private property. If you don't turn around and get out of here...
You're gonna toss me out?
Just love a reason.
Oh, you want one? You got one.
Now, what the devil's going on around here?
Look, don't worry about it. I'm just taking out the trash.
Oh, anytime, pal, anytime.
Yeah? Hey, you two in a fight, go outside. Somebody like to sleep here.
Oh, yeah? I wonder who. Now, look, Holden.
I will take care of Max Holden, Kane.
Yeah, but Asa...
Go upstairs.
You gonna stonewall me too tonight that she's here?
I don't stonewall anybody. Blair is here.
Right.
But she's in no condition to see anyone, especially the likes of you.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty, wake up.
Is Prince Charming coming?
No, but the new boss may be. Better revive with Vivarin.
Vivarin?
It wakes me up and it's safe as coffee.
Great proposal, Stacy. Really alert.
Revive with Vivarin.
Time.
I got 4 people in here, if I count Mr. Bromley, who I have been feeding for free since he got laid off from his job, okay? So much for the power of advertising.
Why, to just give your commercials a chance to catch on.
Sure, and by the time they do, I will have lost all my customers to Giorgio's.
Giorgio's gives you half the food for twice the price.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to do now?
Well, I'm going to see if your commercial's running.
When the love bug bites you, you stay bitten. So tune in and tell all. The love bug will answer all your questions. Our number is 555. LOVE's is just a phone call away.
Yeah, eat that love bug stuff. Turn it off. Turn it off.
No.
555.
Now, your commercial might be running. You just wait.
Now, our next caller is Arlene from Cherry Hill. Hi, Arlene. What do you need from the love bug?
Help. My boyfriend Bernie just told me he's fallen in love with his first cousin, and I don't know what to do.
Now, what'd you do that for? Do you think I want more misery? All I have to do to be miserable is look around at this empty room, that's all.
You know what your problem is?
Poverty?
Lack of confidence. Now, why don't you hike it right on down to Giorgio's and check it out?
Because I don't want to know.
How can you compete with something if you don't know what you're competing with?
All right, fine. I will go down there sometime.
When?
When? Soon.
Oh.
Real soon. Oh.
Miss?
Bernie.
No. Lack of confidence. You gotta stop waiting for some knight in shining armor to come along and take you as is. You gotta do a couple of things. You gotta, I'll tell you what they are. You gotta lose weight, that's one. Arlene, you listening? And you've gotta learn to be more charming.
More charming? I've got to learn to be more charming.
Are you getting any pointers?
Oh,
Tell me the truth. What did...
I'm just listening for Wanda's commercials on the radio. Like I'd listen to that kind of silly talk.
You mean you don't?
Of course not. That's just for lonely shut-ins that don't have anything better to do than call and ask advice for some smooth talker on the radio.
Okay, I don't know, Luna. Whatever gets you through the night.
Well, you get out of here, buddy. It doesn't.
Well, I want to thank Arlene for having courage enough to call in, and how about you? You got a problem? You love life lean? Want to run a personal ad? Call the Love Bug. That's 555-LOVE. Or you can fax me at 555-KISS. I want to hear from you. I want to help you. But first, you got to pick up that phone.
L-O-V-E. God, what is wrong with you, girl? Are you that desperate? Jason. Hi.
Wow, look who's here. Thought you went off to live the high life for good.
God, please don't tease me, Jason. Look, I really need to talk to you, okay?
Man, I'm really busy.
Jason, please. It's Kevin.
How did I know you were going to say that?
We had, a little bit of a disagreement. Well, actually, you could call it more of an argument. He stormed out last night, and he didn't come home until this morning, and when he did, he wouldn't even talk to me. All he did was give me this look. Jason, don't do it, too. Please, just talk to me, okay?
What do you want me to say?
Say anything, something. Just don't give me that look.
Like what?
Like I've done something wrong.
I don't think you've done anything wrong.
I mean, you're about the only person in the whole entire world.
Except for Mary and Kevin.
What do you mean? You think that was wrong? You think it's wrong to try and give my baby a name?
No, the wrong name.
Jason, how am I supposed to get it through your head? Max never loved me, not really. And I'm going to be damned if my baby's going to grow up with a father who doesn't even want it.
Well, come on, you never really gave Max a chance, did you? I mean, you don't really know what would have happened if you told Max that the baby was his.
I have a pretty good idea.
Come on, you were mixed up at the time. By the time that you figured out...
I knew exactly what I was doing. Doing what was right for my baby.
Mary and Kevin? Making Kevin believe that the baby's his? That's what's right for the baby?
Jason, Kevin loves me.
No,
and he already loves this baby.
it's a lie, okay? The marriage, the whole happy little family thing is a lie. And the biggest lie of all is the way that you feel about Kevin.
Where do you get off telling me how
give
I
me a break.
feel?
Like I don't know you. You don't love Kevin. You never have, and you never will. And that lie is going to eat at you like the lie about the baby's father.
I've had enough, okay? Enough.
Hey, you asked me, and I'm going to tell you. It's only going to get harder, Leanne. What are you going to do after the baby's birth?
I'm not going to listen to this anymore.
Hey, I'm asking you because I care about you, damn it. If you can't live with yourself, how are you going to prove to be a decent mother to this kid?
Vicky, I am sorry to barge in on you like this, but Is something wrong? No, what were you saying? No, what's happened? Something's happened. Oh, Maya. Oh, I don't know. I kind of prided myself on this. If a mother cannot protect her children from being hurt, what use is she?
something to do with Kevin and Leanne.
Boy, they had a whopper of a fight last night. I was trying to find out what had happened because I thought that if they faced their problems, they might be able to deal with them, and of course I only ended up making things worse. I doubt that. Oh, no, I did. Leanne resents me, to put it mildly. And Kevin has informed me that if his marriage breaks up, it's my fault. Oh, come on, that's ridiculous, Vicky. Well, I don't know. There's a little bit of truth in it, I guess. Sometimes there's a lot of truth in it. Oh, Renee. I have been so obnoxious recently. I cannot stop trying to run things. Even Clint tells me to back off, and I don't. Come on, Vicky. You're not somebody who backs off. It's one of the things that we most admire about you, darling. I mean, you are the last person that I know who would see someone in pain and not get involved. But my involvement this time has caused Kevin more pain. Darling, he is close to you. He needs a target. He lashes out. After their fight last night, he left the house and he was gone all night long. He came back this morning. You should have seen how hurt he is. Vicky, I know you may not want to hear this, but it has to do with growing up. No, Renee, not this way. It's much too hard. Oh, come on. And it was easy for you, easy for me, everybody we know. Darling, children have to feel pain in order to grow. If they're shielded from the pain, they're shielded from the growing. Now, come on, he is going to be just fine. I wish I believed that. Believe in the future, Vicky. That is all we've got. I mean, a marriage on the rocks, there's pain, there's loss. At least we can hope something good is going to come out of it. What happened? We were talking about your son and you. No, we were talking about family and your family. I was just at Ace's. Goldilocks is sleeping in the guest room. Goldilocks? Blair? Oh, no, Asa wouldn't dare do that. Oh, yes, he would, and he did. Papa Bear just couldn't wait to find someone else sleeping in his bed. My God, I don't even know what to say. I do. I'm going to listen to John Russell, and I am going to slap a settlement suit on Asa that'll hurt him where he lives, in his checkbook. And after I get what I need... No, wait, John is right about that. What I deserve. I'm going to start myself a whole new life and a whole new career. You sound like you have something in mind already. Oh, I do. Asa doesn't realize it, but he's about to give me a wonderful going-away gift. The keys to the Buchanan Palace Hotel.
How many times I told my dad to see a doctor. He was stubborn. But the pain in his stomach just wouldn't go away. He had to go. You should have seen the relief on his face when the doctor said my lamb's up.
That's just great. You and Vicky Buchanan singing the same tune. I'm not a good wife, and now I'm not even going to be a good mother.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's exactly what you
No,
said.
I'm saying don't cheat yourself. You're selling yourself short. You think I hang out with wimps? No way, Leanne. You are strong. Strong enough to raise this baby without Max or Kevin, if that's what you want.
Don't you see? It's not about what I want. It's about what's best for this baby. Jason, I can't offer this baby anything. Not anything that the Buchanans can.
But this baby isn't a Buchanan.
Keep your voice down, please. You promised me you were never going to tell anybody.
I keep my promises, but I'm not going to shut up while I listen to you spew this Buchanans are the best garbage.
Look, listen, just because you feel uncomfortable around
All
those
right,
people...
and now all of a sudden you fit in, right?
It doesn't matter if I do. My baby is going to fit in.
And what is it that you want to give this child? Monogram sweaters, swimming pools, big
I want
houses?
to give the baby respect. Jason, you know, I really thought you of all people would understand that. When the Buchanans are around, people pay extra attention, and my baby is going to be a Buchanan. He is going to get respect.
Do you think you can buy this baby a lifetime of happiness? Don't work like that. Even the Buchanans ain't got that much money.
Well, I know what it's like to be that poor. And I know what it's like to be without a father. Jason, so do you, so please, do not judge me if I am determined to give this child everything that we did not have. My baby is going to have that, no matter what it takes.
What do you want?
Well, that's funny. I was going to ask you the same question. But I guess I don't have to, do I?
Kane, I'm in no condition.
I know. You're recuperating. You had a nasty spill. You could have snapped that pretty little neck of yours just like a rotten twig, huh? But then I guess you're stronger than you look, aren't you?
Don't make me call Asa.
Oh, I'm just here to pay you a compliment. You're very good. The riding at night, the fall, the innocent victim routine. I'm very impressed. I offer you my sincerest admiration, as one artist to another.
This happens to be real.
Good, you've convinced yourself. That's excellent. And you've convinced Asa. But you haven't convinced me, Blair. I know what you want and how high you'll climb to get it. But just remember something, all right? While you're climbing that ladder to the top, I'll be waiting below with a nice, sharp axe. I hope you found a soft place to fall, Blair, because you're going to need it once Asa sees through you, and he will. I guarantee it. You rest up and get all better, okay?
Leave, Max, or I call security. Blair does not want to see anyone.
This may come as a shock, old man. I don't believe you.
See, that's your trouble, Max. You always refuse to see what's right under your nose. That's why you're always looking for that pie in the sky.
All I'm looking for right now is Blair. Now, if you don't tell her I'm here...
What are you going to do? You have a hissy fit? Wake up, Max. Blair wants to stay here. She knows which side her bread is buttered on. And she likes it here. And she doesn't want to end up with a loser like you.
You're the loser if you think you can hold on to a woman like Blair.
I can do better than hold on to her, Max. Hell, I'll marry her.
You lost it, Asa.
No, Max, I found it. And when my divorce is final, Blair Daimler will be the next Mrs. Asa Buchanan.